A Christmas swag is a great way to decorate your home. They're really versatile. You can use them to adorn your lanterns on the outside of your house. You can use one in the place of a wreath on your front door. You can also use them to decorate your staircase or even your kitchen cabinets. They are a really great thing to have on hand during the Christmas time, but unfortunately they can be a little bit expensive. And so I have come up with a very inexpensive DIY Christmas swag that anyone can do. Even if you are not into the DIY scene, I promise you this is going to be very easy. Everything that I used was from the Dollar Tree, so it's very affordable. I made 5 swags and they came out to be about $5.25 per swag to make them. You just cannot beat that price. If you were to buy them individually, they might be anywhere from, $20 to $35 a piece. So I'm going to jump right in and show you how to make these easy DIY Christmas swags. Hi, I'm Lindsay Diane from DianeDecor.com. Let's jump right into this DIY Christmas swag tutorial by starting with the items that you're going to need. First, you'll need 2 trees from the Dollar Tree. These are the small 2-foot trees for $1.25. You're also going to need some ribbon. You're going to need 2 types of decorative stems. So for me, I used these glitter berries and glitter bay leaves, but you can use anything you'd like. Then I would pick up a pack of their small ornaments as well as a pack of zip ties. You're also going to need some hot glue, a hot glue gun, and some scissors. So for my project, I wanted to have multiple swags so that I could put them running along my staircase. So I created 5 swags in total. It cost me $26.25 plus tax to buy all of the supplies for these. If you wanted to make that many swags, you're going to need 10 trees, 2 ornament packs, 3 glitterberry clusters, 2 glitter bay leaves, 3 spools of ribbon, and 1 pack of zip ties, along with your hot glue and your hot glue gun and your scissors. If you want to do that, on average, they're going to come out to be about $5.25 a piece. Now, if you just want to make a set of swags, let's say you want to use them for your lanterns outside or something like that, you can do this whole project well under $10. Okay, so here's how I created these DIY swags. We're going to start out with the 2 Christmas trees. So you're going to go ahead and unbox them, and you're going to pull off the little base at the bottom so that you just have the pole sticking out there. Then you're going to proceed to start fluffing out the trees. So you're going to lay them flat on your surface and fan out the branches to either side, almost creating a flat little tree. You're going to end up with a nice little triangle sort of shape. You're going to do this for the second tree as well. And once you've finished, you're going to flip one tree upside down and orient it so that they're slightly overlapping and you've created somewhat of a diamond shape with your 2 trees. Then you're going to use your zip ties and you're going to attach the 2 poles together. I would attach these at 2 different locations, probably one towards the top where they overlap and one towards the bottom where they overlap, just so that you have a nice secure swag. But this is very, very simple to do. If you don't have zip ties and you have twine on hand, or some green string, or even some twist ties, all of those things would work to secure these 2 items together. Once your zip ties are tightened, you're just going to snip the ends with your scissors. And next, we're going to move on to adding a few embellishments with the bay leaf stems. So I'm just cutting off a small little cluster. I'm going to use 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom of each of these swags. So I'm going to tuck these in. The stem side should always be tucked in towards the center of your swag. And once you've got them into place where you'd like, you're just going to put a dollop of hot glue on there to secure them in place. Then I moved on to the berries. Again, you don't have to use the bay leaves and berries. They, depending upon your Dollar Tree, if you're familiar, you know that the stock changes from store to store. Some things you can find in one store that you can't find in another. So just choose 2 types of stems that you really liked, or you can go to Walmart or Michael's. It doesn't really matter where you pick them up from. Just choose 2 that are going to give you a variety of texture and maybe a little bit of a variety in color as well. I am going for more of a champagne silvery kind of look for my swags, so that's why you're seeing I have some of the champagne berries, and I could only find the silver bay leaves, so I just ran with it, although I would have preferred to have the champagne ones. With the berries, because they're a larger cluster, I am just adding 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. If you can't find the berries, but you really like that kind of little ball cluster look, Dollar Tree also sells glitter ball vase filler. So you'll see it in a little bag. It's probably going to be in the general area of the picks and stems and all the Christmas florals. If not, it's going to be probably towards the front of the store where they're highlighting all of the little ornaments and things like that. It's just going to be a little bag filled with little glitter balls of vase filler, and you can just hot glue those on individually to create the same kind of berry look. And then I'm going to go in with some of my ornament balls. Now I use just 2 or 3 for each swag. Here I'm putting on 2, I'm starting there, and then I'm moving on to my ribbon. But there were some in the end that I went ahead and added on an extra ball just to kind of fill it out a little bit. Now with the ribbon, I am not the best at creating bows. I will be the first to admit it. I just kind of made it work. I'm going to link a tutorial, a really good tutorial for making bows down below in the description box. If you don't want to fuss with making your own bow, you can always just buy some bows. They sell them at Dollar Tree, they sell them at Walmart. You can get like maybe a 15-inch bow and it will have some nice long tails on it for $1. And then you'll just have them for your swags, and you won't have to fuss with the ribbon and tying it and twisting it and getting it fluffed out just right. But I did fuss with them a little bit. I don't love the color of my ribbon. It's a little bit too yellow gold for my liking, because I was going for that champagne, that cool gold champagne look. I'm still deciding whether or not I'm going to swap out this ribbon, but for now it works. So once you've got your bow tied, just go ahead and use either a zip tie or a twist tie to hold your cluster together. Add your tails, snip your ends, and you're done. Here's a final look at the swags after I attach them to the rails on my stairway. I absolutely love the way these turned out. Again, I just use zip ties to attach them so I can take them down easily next year. You can also use string or twine or little twist ties. Anything you have on hand that will fasten them to the rail will work beautifully. Now, if you want to upgrade your swags a little bit more, I would recommend adding some lights. You can find cordless battery operated lights that are on little timers from Amazon. You can get them in packs of like 4 or 6. They'll come in different colors. Just be mindful of the wire color that you choose. A lot of the smaller ones are going to be the fairy lights, but they also sell them in the standard bulb size as well. Just again, be mindful about how long that string is because the swags aren't huge. So you don't necessarily want a 20-foot long string of cordless lights, especially if you want an individual one for each one and you don't want to have that cord running from each swag to the next. But they are really inexpensive and it's a great way just to add a little more oomph to these swags. They usually come with a timer that's like 18 hours off and 6 hours on. So you can put your batteries in, turn it on the first night and it will run, and it will just keep running on that cycle automatically through the whole Christmas season. I absolutely love this idea. And again, the swags are versatile. You can put them on your cabinets, you can put them on your door, you can have them running on your staircase, you can have them on lanterns outside, you can even mount them on your windows outside. They are just a really, really cool way to decorate for the holidays. And with this DIY, they are very, very inexpensive. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more DIY Christmas tutorials, I have 2 others that I will link in the description box below. Those are my $3 mini kitchen cabinet wreaths and my mini Christmas forest decor that I did last year. I am probably going to do one more DIY Christmas tutorial before the season is over, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to visit me at dianedecor.com. I post all about Christmas decorating over there. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.